Hello and welcome to Always Classy and Elegant. I am Brandy and I'm here with your etiquette tip of the week. If you watched my last tip of the week video, I mentioned that I would be kicking off a series for wedding etiquette since we are officially in wedding season. Yes, between now and September is considered peak wedding season. So to kick the wedding etiquette series off, I would like to start with a little something for the bridal party, specifically the bride, when we talk about wedding etiquette, because after all, planning of the wedding is where it begins. So, if you have recently become engaged and you are planning your wedding, first of all, congratulations to you. Second of all, I would like to encourage you to be considerate during your planning. Consider other people. Remember that etiquette is about showing respect. It's about making others feel good in the sense of avoiding doing anything that could be considered offensive or off-putting. It is about displaying good manners, not just displaying them, but developing them and having them. So with your wedding planning, be considerate of other people. If you are considering planning a destination wedding, consider how that might affect the people that are closest to you, that are really important wedding guests. Will they be able to make a destination wedding? Will they be able to travel from other states or other locations to your wedding to support you during your big day? Consider those things. And then the next thing would be consider compromising on things where it just really doesn't have to be that way. After all, I want you to remember it's an afternoon or an evening. The real focus should be on your life together with who will be your new husband. So consider those things, compromise where you are able to without giving up your voice, because this is not about people pleasing. It is about you having your voice, but it is still about showing that grace, that elegance, that class of being considerate and taking other people's feelings and how something you may do or say will impact them into your consideration. And lastly, communication. There will be times that you might make a decision that is against what somebody else would like. However, it is your final decision, but communicate that in a way and with the timing so that they are able to absorb it and process it and come to acceptance of your decision. So communication is another key thing, and we'll get into that more shortly. But the very last thing I would like to leave you with is no Bridezilla behavior. It's just not necessary. Again, I want you to remember that this is one evening or afternoon, or if you have a really long, elaborate wedding, one day out of the rest of your life. And you don't want to, in these moments leading up to your wedding, destroy relationships or friendships that you have had for years and could potentially maintain for years to come. You don't want to isolate or ostracize or put people out. I can't find my words, but you don't want to isolate people who could become your potential in-laws or potential friends. Again, this is one day out of the rest of your life. So consider how you make your decisions and how you handle things with great care. I hope you found this helpful and come back next week for my next etiquette tip of the week, which will also be around wedding etiquette. Take care and bye for now.